prescribe you any illness you like if you could find the terms of your ailment. You could sing a pretty melody like a black canary, but a crow don't know the smell of carbon monoxide. How many years have you been on that couch? They could have quilled you in the throes by now. You draw a line in the sand where it ends and you begin, but the tide rolls in, so who knows? Oh well, and a little I did and you never hurt nobody, but lately you've been focusing too much on yourself. So how many milligrams of you are still left in there? Well, 'cause back in my day we didn't need no feel-good pills and no psychiatrists. No, we just drank ourselves to death. God damn it, we liked it. Symptom, what's a flaw, can it be both? Well, I suppose that's an answer. Would you give up your humanity for just a touch of sanity? 'Cause God prescribe you any illness you like if you define the terms of your ailment. You could sing a pretty melody like a black canary, but a crow don't know the smell of carbon monoxide. How many years have you been on that couch? They could have quilled you in the throes by now. You draw a line in the sand where it ends and you begin, but the tide rolls in, so who knows? Oh well, and a little I did and you never hurt nobody, but lately you've been focusing too much on yourself. So how many milligrams of you are still left in there? Well, 'cause back in my day we didn't need no feel-good pills and no psychiatrists. No, we just drank ourselves to death. God damn it, we liked it. Who makes the call? What's the symptom? What's the flaw? Can it be both? Well, I suppose that's an answer. Would you give up your humanity for just a touch of sanity? 'Cause God knows it's not like it's cancer. And good news to the purist, they discovered a cure for the symptoms of being alive. It's a painless procedure with a low rate of failure, but very few patients survive. And a little conformity never hurt nobody, but lately I've been worried that you're losing yourself. So how many milligrams of you are still left in there? Well, 'cause back in my day we didn't need no feel-good pills and no psychiatrists. No, we just bled out in our back. God damn it, we liked it. seem like separate body parts come together to believe they're you and not just chemistry. It's not the way that you were raised or what the advertisements say, not what you pay for or what you pay for, what you want or what you say. And I see your tendency to redefine disease by what you need, and I'm afraid I can't prescribe the diagnosis that you seek. And something tells me that you need, forgive me now if I misspeak, but something tells me that you like it, something tells me you prefer to be sitting there flipping through those old issues of People. Well, that's our time. See you next week. Fly, my friend. I'm not the type to step on ants. I've nearly cried for moths that die at porch light lamps. More for the plight.
It is slightly different than my original guide, so make sure that you follow each step in order without skipping around. And then when you get to the end where you want to actually put your row of dirt where the water will be, and then the 8 rows of dirt that are next to the water row will go right here, and those will actually be at the same level as your border. And then when you get to the end of those 8 rows of dirt, you actually want to go down one more again. And that way you will have another row of water. And so even though each segment is actually 1 row of water and 8 rows of dirt, you still want to make sure that you finish up with 1 row of water. That way you make sure that all the dirt that you do build is saturated with water. So I'm going to go ahead now and finish building out these rows of dirt, and I'll get right back to you guys. Alrighty, so as you can see here, I filled in the entire area that I want to build today with dirt, and I put the dirt 1 level lower right here for where
lines. No clue, is that a disguise? With a classy suit and tie, who'll look good at your funeral? Bye! It's time to murder this track. You'll find a knife in his back. Got equipment? Watch me break it. Saw me die? I proudly fake it. Oh. I'm a man of many faces. Infiltrated plenty bases. Stole your intel, what a rush. Even though there wasn't much. Fight smart and twice clever. Have I ever been outclassed? Never. I just tried on all your clothes and guess who wore it better? Ah, oh mon dieu, sacré bleu. Pardonnez-moi, je suis en feu. I'm quite the spy and twice the rapper. There's a problem with my sapper.
Apagando las luces, turning off the lights.
Hey!
I spy a problem. Who brought a knife to this gunfight?
Oh, come on.
Outdated tech is what you're using. Sadly, French are best at losing. Wonder why I wanted to do this. Cause Sombra's an opportunist. What's the point of having class when you're always hiding behind the mask? That act ain't fooling anyone. I hacked the planet and everyone. Time to get updated, cause your style's antiquated. I will break you like a bad habit, you nasty cigarette addict. A knife in my back couldn't find, but I grafted this into my spine. That's why you're always right behind. You still dial up to get online. When I'm inside your server lurking, rest assured I'll be networking. Spy should learn to like me, cause I'm his upgraded version.
Oh, but I've been researching. You only cause distraction, disrupt, harass, and rattle. I look for big L targets, then I turn the tide of battle.
But I'm keeping all your secrets, I know all your confidants. When I show you what I know, I'll watch you choke on your croissant.
My victims never see me until it's far too late. And when they push up daisies, I'm dancing on their grave. If you wonder when I'm ever gonna stop, I'll be undercover even when I'm off the clock. Call me paparazzi, you're the one I want to stalk. Threaten me with blackmail? With that I'll not be bothered. I'll sweep your mother off her feet, then you can call me father. You don't know cloak and dagger. There's no download for swagger. No wonder mothers love me. I got the moves like Jagger. Cyberpunk gets swept aside. Have a good old-fashioned cyanide. All she wants is power, and now her circuit's wide. Your SMG is weak, plus invisibility is cheap. See, I prefer to be incognito. Can you keep up with my alter ego? Trust nobody, I insist. When a spy is in our midst, I'm a dead ringer for anyone. There's plenty room for twists.
So your profession is fashion?
Oui, oui.
Nobody does your job better?
Merci.
You're a long shot from an assassin,
Huh?
but a competent cross-dresser.
Hey!
Ooh, identity theft is bad, but I got one you'll never have. When I get close to death, I'll have my translocator send me back. Then I'll drop an EMP, as if you weren't already obsolete. Get your name and number, RIP to another James Bond wannabe. You could never be a dad to me, cause you'd be the kind that would leave. Sound familiar? Has to be. I scat it out, your family free. That's right, I pulled the strings. Lose on fuego now. Should have left yourself a back door, cause you're not getting out.
You rely on fancy gadgets. That is why I call you hackers. Class cannot be stolen, nor will you ever hack it.
Sorry, but it's Sombra who will dominate this song. The only reason why.
I was a spy all along. Wait. Does that mean we win? Oui, monsieur. Nous avons gagné. Overwatch never stood a chance.
Au revoir, ma petite chauffleur.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and omnics alike, gather round for a battle of the ages, the Frosty Fade and the Flaming Three.
Old Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up a can of Shaq 2. Wearing Charlie came out of the blue and started beating up Shaquille O'Neal. Then they both got caught by the backbone peel, but before we could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave and took an AK-47 out from under his hat and blew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat. But he ran out of bullets and he ran away because Optimus Prime came to save the day. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. get steady when Abraham Lincoln came back with a machete, but suddenly something caught his leg and it choked him. Indiana Jones took him out with his whip, then he saw Godzilla sneaking up from behind, and he reached for his gun, which he just couldn't find, cause Batman stole it and he shot and he missed, and Jackie Chan deflected it with his fist, then he jumped in the air and he did a somersault while Abraham Lincoln tried to pull a fault on top of his car, but they collided in the air, then they both got hit by a Care Bear stare. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny, could bring back guys and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. Angels sang out in immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris, who delivered a kick which could shatter bones into the crotch of Indiana Jones, who fell over on the ground, writhing in pain, as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne. But Chuck saw through his clever disguise, and he crushed Batman's head in between his thighs. Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight, and Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie, and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie.
If you have extra time, I recommend
Darth Vader, no pants.
where there's going to be water, and I put the dirt one block lower over here for where there's going to be water. Alrighty, so for step 3, we want to place the glowstone, and you actually want to place this glowstone one block above where the water is going to be. So you actually want to leave one space. So actually the way it's going to be is you want to put 2 blocks of dirt there that you can build off of, then put the glowstone there, then you can actually feel free to break this dirt, and then you want to build
Ultimate destiny, could pass bad guys and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny.
When you break
Build this glowstone out all the way down the end of the row, and you want to do the same thing over here. So you want to just place 2 blocks of dirt here so that you can build off of it, and then you can start the glowstone there, then you can get rid of this dirt. And then as you see here, I want to actually make this glowstone so that it looks like the row over here. So I'm going to go ahead and build this glowstone all the way down these 2 rows, and then I'll get right back to you guys. Alrighty, so I placed the 2 glowstone rows there, and now that brings us to step 4, which is to place the water. So I'm going to go ahead and use a magical water bucket, which makes things way easier, but you can feel free to use individual water buckets if you so desire. So all you have to do now is place the water into these 2 trenches that you built, or however many trenches you decided to build so far in your farm. What you don't need to worry about is placing water in every single source block. You can actually just place the water so that there's some bit of water on every block. Even if some of the water is flowing away, that's actually alright. So I'm going to finish up placing water in these 2 trenches.
Mr. King Dice, I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice, I'm the devil's right-hand man. I can't let you pass, cause you ain't done everything. Bring me those contracts, come on, bring 'em to the king. If you haven't finished your class, haven't worked assiduously, no, I cannot let you pass. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with King Tide. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Tide. Don't mess with me. I'm Mr. King Dice. He just what I say. The devil has his price, and I'll make sure you pay. I don't have time to mess around, and I hope you will agree. Bring me those contracts pronto. Don't you mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with King Dice. Don't mess with me.
trenches, and then I'll get right back to you. Alrighty, so as you see here, I filled in these 2 trenches with water, and that brings us to step 5. So for step 5, we want to till and watching through the video first, and then going back and rewatching while actually building your pumpkin or melon farm. Alright guys, so step 1 is to build the borders and the walkway of your farm. For this video, I'm going to actually build a brand new pumpkin farm right above my old pumpkin farm right here. The one that I build is going to be a smaller version than my whole island, but you can actually just extend the borders and just build the borders all the way around your island, and because you're using the builder's wand, it will still fill up exactly the same way, whether you have a large pumpkin farm or a small pumpkin farm. So first I'm just going to build a couple of blocks to get my border out over where I want it. So this is going to be the starter block for my farm. If you want to build your farm far lower than the main part of your island, all you have to do is drink a magical mushroom soup, or you can eat a booster cookie, which allows you to fly on your island, and then you can simply start placing blocks below where you want to build, and you just keep going down until you get to where you want to build, and in my case, it's right down here. So what you want to do for step 1 is you want to build one border all the way around, but then you also want to build one up and then one out like that. So what I'm going to do is do that. It's going to look like this. And I'm going to now take my builder's wand. So what you want to do is extend these 3 blocks down one side of your farm only. And then once you get to the end of that first side, you want to actually just use 1 stone brick, and you want to extend this out this way. Okay, so now you have this one side here. Now you do want to do on 7, 8. Then you're going to go down on the 8th block, then over for the water row, then per dirt, but you can now extend your pattern that you made here. We can now take our builder's wand, and this entire piece of dirt connects. Everything throughout the entire thing connects, so you can just click once and it extends the entire thing. If your island, however, is very, very long, you can only build 164 blocks at a time. So what you want to do is, in that case, you'd want to just go right kind of randomly in the middle of wherever your row of dirt here is, and you would just want to place one piece of dirt like this. That enables the 2 pieces to be separate. So here, as you see, I'm building 64 if I extend it out, but if I go on this side, I'm building only 25. So that's what you want to do if your island is too big and you have more than 164 pieces of dirt that you'd have to build at the same order that's empty. So for instance, you want to go easy to place the water as well. But for all the other segments, which are these full 8 blocks of dirt, you want to actually till right next to the water here. You want to skip 2 spaces. You want to till 2 spaces here. Then you want to skip another 2 spaces, and you here and then here. You want to brings us to step 5, which is to till the soil. So for tilling the soil, on this first little segment of just 4 pieces of dirt, you want to till just here and then here. You want to leave 2 spaces here for the row of pumpkins, but for all the other segments, which are these full 8 blocks of dirt, you want to actually till right next to the water here. You want to skip 2 spaces. You want to till 2 spaces here. Then you want to skip another 2 spaces, and you want to till here next to this next set of water. Now,
fresh cut of veal. After all, we're both dead meat. My forbidden honey, honey, do you need a hot meal? Just save me half, yeah, I could eat your body, my temple, baby. Your body, my temple, baby. Your body, my temple, baby. Your body, my temple.
Hello, this is your former President Barack Obama, and I just want to tell you I know how to beatbox with a little bit of yeah, yeah, beatbox, yeah, yeah, President Obama, yeah. Let me show you how to scratch it. By the way, Destiny's still alive. Yeah. Yeah. President Obama? Yeah. Beatbox. Yeah. 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 Beatbox. Yeah. Yeah. President Obama? Yeah. Beatbox. Yeah. Yeah. Beatbox.
as long as you know to plant the seeds like this, it doesn't actually matter if you over-till the land. So if you want to pull out this hoe of greater tilling, which has 5x5 area of farmland hoed at a time, you could save yourself a little bit of time by kind of doing this. And if you hold the right click and just go down like this, I'm actually hoeing a whole bunch of stuff all at once, and it only took like a couple of seconds here, and I hoed the entire thing of land. So I'm just going to use this because it's super fast, and after I hoe all of this land, I will get right back to you guys. Alright, and just like that, I just did this in a couple of seconds, which is actually kind of insane because I remember how long it took me to till the land on my original pumpkin farm. Before we get into step 6, if you find this video helpful, it would be awesome if you could click the like button and also make sure that you're subscribed to my channel so that you don't miss out on any future guides. But let's get right into step 6, which is to place these stone slab rows. So unlike in my original video, when you're building stone slabs, in this case, you only want to build one row of stone slabs in every 8 block segment. So we're actually not even going to build any stone slabs in here because, as you'll see later, we're actually going to use the sea lanterns here to lean against. But then what we want to do is we want to go to where this second row of pumpkins is going to be, and we want to build one row of stone slabs. So to make this easier for later, because I have my sea lanterns coming up on this side blocking the path, instead of destroying those, I'm just going to go over to here instead, and I'm going to start from this side to build my stone slab rows. So you want to count over 5 dirt blocks from the beginning of the segment. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then so over here you can use any kind of block to build this up, but what you want to do is start your stone slab row from right here. So you're basically leaving one space below the stone slab row, and then
waking up, breathing in clean air. What a day, yeah. What a sunny, funny day. I feel so high, I can't deny. A little better than okay. Way to go, a superstar from Galileo. Pack your bags and don't be late. The scene flies before my eyes. Don't you dream about this in a long to wait. It's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. I'm happy to survive. So good, can't kill my la-di-da vibe. Suffocate my feeling alright. Or asphyxiate my hype. My bridge is burned, no stone unturned. It's a relation massacre. My new absolution. My new lease on life has just begun today. I ain't worried about the pigs or the bodies in my wake. Baby, I'm a fireworks like Pompeii. It's good to be alive. It's good to be alive. I'm happy to survive. So good. The saints and angels sing. Choir of the bells chime, ring, ring, ring. I feel alive. So alive. It's good to be alive.